What is the plain meaning rule in statutory interpretation? Have you ever wondered how courts figure out what a law really means? The plain meaning rule is a key principle that helps in understanding statutes. This rule states that, when the language of a law is clear and straightforward, it should be interpreted based on the ordinary meaning of the words used. This means that courts will not look for outside information or evidence when the text is clear. The focus here is on the everyday meaning of words. Courts assume that the language in a statute reflects what lawmakers intended. So, if a law says something clearly, that is how it should be applied, even if the outcome might seem unfair or not what the lawmakers intended. For example, if a statute states that a person must be at least 18 years old to vote, the court will interpret that based on the clear language. There is no need to look into legislative history or the reasons behind the law if the words are unambiguous. However, if a statute has vague or unclear language, courts can consider additional information. This might include legislative history or the purpose of the law to clarify its meaning. But remember, the plain meaning rule limits the use of outside evidence when the language is clear. In law school, grasping the plain meaning rule is essential for interpreting laws effectively. Students often practice with statutory interpretation exercises. These exercises help them analyze whether the language of a statute is clear or ambiguous. This practice is vital for developing skills that will be useful in real-world legal scenarios. Additionally, examining court cases that have applied the plain meaning rule can show how this principle influences legal outcomes. For instance, if a court finds that a statute's language is clear, it will apply that rule even if it leads to an outcome that seems harsh. The plain meaning rule is also part of broader legal reasoning patterns taught in law school. It helps students learn how to approach legal texts in a systematic way. By mastering this rule, students can better analyze legal documents and develop strong reasoning skills. In summary, the plain meaning rule is a foundational concept in statutory interpretation. It is essential for law students to understand this principle alongside others, like the rule of lenity. By doing so, they can gain a well-rounded view of how laws are interpreted and applied.